Welcome back, everybody. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Today we're going to be doing a Nio Stock analysis. Before I start the video, guys, please make sure to leave a like on the video below. Subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. Join the family, guys. Let's go on our investor journey together. So today we're going to be talking about Nio, and today we're actually going to be doing a little bit of a different video, guys. So today we're actually going to be doing a stock prediction for 2021. As you guys know, we are coming pretty close to the end of the year now, guys. And, Nio did have an amazing year. Looking at the 5-year chart, guys, this thing IPO September 12th of 2018, currently up 609%, which is absolutely pretty good. Looking at the 1-year chart, guys, year to date, this thing started at $4 a share. It's been able to climb 1,645%, right? It's basically now evaluated bigger than General Motors. And looking at the 3-month chart, guys, it is up 122%. And the 1-month chart is up 3%. And like I said, guys, 2020 was a historic run for Nio Stock. And Nio as a company in itself, it grew a lot. It grabbed a lot of attention from investors. Even big-time investors like JP Morgan, Bank of America, Deutsche Bank, Goldman Sachs all gave pretty good analyst upgrades. The recent one being Goldman Sachs rating this one, basically giving an analyst upgrade from $7 all the way up to $56, which was a 660% increase, which is just absolutely huge, guys. We did get a look at Nio earnings in November. Their earnings did pretty well. Yes, the company was not profitable, but we do see that their revenue is increasing, and we do see that their losses are shrinking as well. It goes to show that the company is headed towards profitability, already expecting $960 million in revenue by the next quarter, which is absolutely humongous. As you guys know, Nio is a EV company based out of China. They produce luxury EV cars, pretty similar to Tesla. In recent news, Tesla is starting to expand to China, right? And Nio, to combat that, is dropping 2 new sedans, or they plan on dropping 2 new sedans, which is going to be absolutely huge, guys. But in other news, we also got, Nio also let us know that they're also dropping an SUV, and they're also dropping a minivan. So we also see that Nio is trying to expand its car line, right? They're trying to produce more vehicles. They're trying to expand their vehicle production. As you guys saw in recent news as well, they did a public stock offering for 68 million shares to be able to raise capital, $2.5 billion. A lot of people do not like that the company did this just because they feel like it devalues the stock, but this is just absolutely crucial for expansion, guys. Nio wants to expand, it wants to ramp up production, and it wants to continue to grow, guys. And so Nio already has plans to expand to Europe by the middle of 2021. And like I said, guys, you need capital to be able to raise production. But Nio in itself, guys, is a top EV company. It's starting to put itself on the radar. And, people are wondering what to expect for 2021. Like I said, Nio already has a 100 kilowatt battery. They're also building 100 EV stations, which we got that news yesterday. They signed a deal with a contractor to build 100 EV battery stations, which is very, very cool because it lowers the cost of ownership for the customers, which makes Nio a lot more appetizing. We also got some recent news as well, guys, that Nio is also working on a self-driving chip. This is actually going to be huge for the whole EV industry in itself, just because, a lot of people want that kind of autopilot feature. Nio working towards its robo-taxi delivery service. A lot of good news for Nio, guys. Nio is expanding like crazy. It's growing. So where does this leave the question? The EV market's starting to mature. There's just simply more demand for EV cars and the EV market in itself. Where is Nio going to be headed in 2021? And why I think Nio is actually going to be the best pick as far as an EV company in 2021? Obviously, guys, everything I say in my videos is not financial advice. It's just my personal opinion. $42.57. I think you guys should scoop up Nio. I think it is worth the investment. Overall, like I said, Nio had a crazy run in 2020. The fact that it's been able to expand this much in the midst of a pandemic goes to show the character of Nio as a stock, goes to show, that this company basically came nothing to actually something, and it got attention of a lot of people, guys. But where does this leave Nio in 2021? What can we expect for Nio in 2021? Is it going to replicate its same growth that it had in 2020? Now, Nio is starting to grow very, very quickly, but I don't think that Nio is actually going to grow as quickly as it did in 2020 as in 2021. You guys have to understand that I don't think Nio is going to make another 1,700% run, but I do expect a lot of growth in Nio coming up in the new year and in 2021. As you guys know, we do have Nio Day coming up at the beginning of the year, which is going to be a huge event for Nio, guys. It's basically going to be Nio unveiling all sorts of cool products, what the company is going to be producing over the next couple of years, and basically where Nio as a company is headed. Something I like about Nio over other EV companies is basically they're very, very innovative. They use technology to their advantage to make their cars more appealing to their customers. And they also use technology to get the best out of the EV products that they're actually producing. But guys, I think 2021 is actually going to be a big year for Nio. And I actually do think Nio is going to hit $100 in 2021. Obviously, like I said, guys, that's completely opinion-based. But guys, everything that Nio has going for itself, the amount of growth that it's experiencing, the fact that it's trying its best to raise capital so it can expand, working on a bigger and better battery, a lot of analysts behind its name as well. I know that 2021 is going to be a great year for Nio, and I do expect Nio to hit that $100 price target. Like I said, they're already dropping new vehicles. They're also increasing their sales. They're also working on expanding as well. There's just so many good things going for the company that I can't expect, anything less from Nio other than just growth. Recent articles have even said that, Nio is going to be a good pick over Tesla. They think that Nio probably has more room to run than Tesla stock does and a bunch of other EV companies. Nio has gained the attention of investors, and like I said this before, I know Nio is going to deliver in 2021. It's going to be a big year for Nio, and I know that Nio is going to do very, very well, which is why I think people should actually take the advantage and pick up the stock now at $42.60, because I think the stock is still undervalued for what Nio actually has to offer. Yes, there has been a recent crash in Nio stock just surrounding a lot of bad news. Like I said, we got a bill passed in the United States that if Chinese companies don't abide by auditing guidelines, then basically they're going to be delisted from the NASDAQ. I think Nio is a legit company, so I'm not really worried about that. Plus, the public stock offering basically made a lot of people want to sell the stock as well. We also did get some analyst reports basically saying that, people should sell Nio stock. It's time to rotate out of Chinese EV companies. But for me, guys, I took the opportunity and I bought a lot more shares of Nio because I'm expecting great things from Nio in 2021. I mean, no one really knows where Nio is going to be headed, but I can almost say with a guaranteed fact that I think Nio is going to be headed up from here, guys. $42.59 for a huge EV company. Like I said, guys, the EV market in itself is starting to grow, starting to mature. And, just based on the facts alone, guys, that they're already expecting all Chinese car sales, 20% of them to be EV cars, and by 2035, guys, they're expecting that to be 50%. So you can see that, a lot of people are looking towards the EV industry as far as carrying us into the next decade, because there's so much you can do with battery power. It's just a lot more convenient. It's cheaper. Us customers don't have to fill gas or worry about maintenance or anything like that. So I know that Nio is going to be growing a lot. And like I said, guys, I do have a $100 price target set for Nio in 2021. I think it actually can get there. And the reason I say this, guys, is because Nio has just started to reach the pinnacle of its growth. As you guys know, Nio's only been around for 4 years. Being able to climb bigger than General Motors in just 4 short years is just absolutely amazing, guys. And, Nio is going to be a top EV company. A lot of analysts have said that Nio is going to be an iconic brand, a top EV company, and the technology they offer in their cars is second to none. Guys, pick up Nio stock. It is going to be a big year for Nio in 2021. I think it is actually worth the investment. And I still do think that Nio is going to be a $300 stock one day. I think that Nio is going to grow a lot in 2021 and really show, investors and the people all around the world that it actually does mean business. And with that being said, guys, that's all I really have to say about the video. Let me know down in the comment section below, guys, what you think of Nio stock. Do you think Nio stock is going to hit $100 in 2021? If you guys own Nio stock, how many shares do you guys own and what's your average? I'm always very curious to know. With that being said, guys, thank you. Have a great day.